unabated. Looked like Albert lost his footing a little bit and went right down. So PAT failed. It'll be 19-14. Leavitt with a 5-point lead. 9:46 here to go at Leavitt Field. This is the CMCC hit number 2 on Maine Busy. And of course, the MBR game of the week from the Spectrum Healthcare Partners Studios. Thank you very much for sticking with us through the old technical difficulties there. I love it when a company tries to keep us safe. It's always good. Is that the official message? That was the official message. Oh, it seemed odd that you were using so much data. You mean like only every other Friday? We were using it? We were using the data, yes. Yeah, that was good. Look at the history. Then they didn't know my special pin. That was a good time. We're good now. We're back. I'm amazed at the brevity you were able to take care of that. I mean, that was quickly. Yeah. Well, once I realized what the problem was, it made it a lot quicker to fix. 19-14, Leavitt with the lead. Let me update the score here for you. But we don't make problems. We just correct them. Back here on the game of the week from the Spectrum Health Partners broadcast booth. 9:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. Leavitt will kick it off after Tim Albert touchdown run. Make sure you catch the replay afterwards. Pardon me, I'll have that tomorrow. That one gets kicked out of bounds. 9:45, and Cape Elizabeth has not had the success in the second half offensively that they had in the first half, Steve. It's been whatever they had working for them. The Hornets have made the right direction, and I think it's playing the safety back a little bit deeper and not allowing some of those passing routes to get tucked in behind them quicker. Will definitely benefit. That's the idea. How quick can you force him to make a decision? He'll have two wide receivers, two yards to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Two to the right, one to the left, single back, one to set. He'll hand it off to Weir. Weir will get a whole bunch of yards. He's up to the 40, all the way out to the 35 before he's brought down. It was BB that saved him. They're marking just shy of that 35, maybe the 35 and a half, but it'll be a touchdown down to the Capers. First and 10. And the clock will continue. It's the biggest run that we've had tonight from between the tackles. I think Hornet looking past first. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Hartle with the shotgun. He's looking past. He's looking at Glanville out on the left. Throws it deep. He's going for the end zone, folks. And he just let him out there. Bill against Calder a few times. They've used a few different receivers. Laughlin's gone up against Calder. You got to credit number 1 in green and white because he's put a stop to it. So 2nd and 10 here from the Leavitt 36. Harder will come out. He's got a receiver to his left, 2 to his right. He's in the shotgun with Weir back there with him. Looking to throw to his left. Quick pass out to Glanville. No good. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Another case where a kid tried to run before he caught it. Catch first, run second. Wait until you collect it before you make a move. Good pressure that time from the Hornets in the backfield. We've seen 3rd and short be very manageable for the Capers. They haven't had 3rd and long fair in their manner very much. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun and a single back for Hartle. He's looking to pass, and he's looking at, he back to the right. And off the hands of number 11, Jacob Breitson. Boy, had him open just inside the sideline, but couldn't get it to him quick enough. So it'll be 4th and 10, and then trailing by 5 here. No time to kick this ball away and give the ball back to the offensive side for Leavitt. Coach Filio going to dial something up here under the junior Hartle and see if he can't keep the magic alive for the Capers. Trailing by 5, 8:24 to go here in this game. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun.
looking to pass, rolling out to his right. Sees a receiver, completes it. It's Laughlin, and he's got a first down.
Big time catch, big time throw there at a big time situation. Down 19-14, 8:17 remaining. Clutch situation, fourth down, rolling out. Not a lot of quarterbacks at this level are going to be able to roll out like that. Not the case for Cape Elizabeth. Andrew Hartle, the junior, making big throws.
Keeping his eyes down the football field. That's the key. And when the guy's open, get ready to get rid of it. Hartle back to the line now. He's going to go under center this time. Weir will be the single back. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. And there'll be a flag, yeah.
And a little penalty action here. Is that going to be delayed game or false start? I believe
it's going to be
a little jumpage. They're moving folks back, so it's going to be on Cape Elizabeth with 7:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Shooting themselves in the foot that time. Cape Elizabeth able to churn away here, picking up that key fourth down. But now given 5 yards back. So the clock will continue here. They're on the Leavitt 23, and it's 1st and 10. Well, it'll be 1st and 15 now. Hartle under center. He's got Weir in the backfield. One receiver to his right, two to his left. He'll hand it off to Weir right away. He bounces it out to the left-hand side. He's met immediately. Gain of about 4. Spins down forward. We're a guy that never falls backwards. If you get a couple of hands on him, he spins and falls back towards the line.
He's the type of guy, too, you don't want him to take that cutback run. You know, you want to take him to go north-south. You don't want him to do the cutback. Yeah. You don't want to do it. Just boop, boop, boop,
You're going to pay to tackle him.
Right.
You will pay for it.
Usually with some type of physical pain.
3 wide receivers set now. Hartle out of the shotgun. Weir the single back. He's looking to pass. Throws it out over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's incomplete.
Had it. Lost it. Right off his hands. He's going to be seeing that one in his sleep tonight.
Good coverage again by Peabody. I'll tell you, perfectly executed offense is very tough to stop. And Hartle has done a nice job of putting these footballs in an area where the receivers can go and catch them. It's been made just that much more difficult by some of the defensive coverage here from the Hornets. 3rd and 11. Just inside 7 minutes to go here. Just seems like it's bend and bend, don't break here for the Hornets. Cape Elizabeth hasn't found anything consistently, but a few big plays. 2 receivers to his left this time, but out of the shotgun is Hartle. High snap, he throws out to his left-hand side, got a man. Caught and complete.
No, he caught it.
He did catch it.
He caught it inside the 5. And
it was Glanville.
So many possibilities for a collision there, but none came through.
Whew. Caught it and landed funny, kind of on his butt and compressing forward. But again, that's a lot like we've talked about, Matty. Not a lot of consistency, but they get that one big play, and here they are well inside striking distance inside the 5. Inside of 6.5 minutes now. The bar will be marked at the 4-yard line. Hartle now under center. He's going to throw it. It's intercepted. In the end zone. I believe it's Austin Peabody.
Bryce Hudson, I believe.
Hudson?
Bryce Hudson. No, actually, you know what? How about this? Alan Peabody. You're right.
All right, here we go.
You had your 9. I had the 6. That was a clutch play right there. Look for it all the way.
And I'm surprised. I'm really surprised at the fact that they wanted to go in the air with Hartle. Weir and Glanville have done a nice job in close yardage situations all game long. Interesting choice there for them to go to the pass. Nice job by Petey. He's made some nice plays on the defensive side. That time, a key interception and a big, big turnover forced by the Hornets defense. Albert now out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his right. 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Handoff. He's going to keep it. He's out to the right side. Big gain. He's going to be close. It'll be a pickup of about 9. He's all the way out to the 29. Nice play that time by Albert. They are buying that fake every single time. He probably could have 300 yards rushing just on that play alone.
Well, You know.
19-14. Hornets are leading.
That was way too set up. This is a good time for them to start melting clock.
5:40 to go. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Albert in the pistol again. This time he hands it off to Hudson, and Hudson will get it. He'll pick up a good 5 yards. A hard 5 yards. Brought down on the play by 55 from Cape Elizabeth, who has been incredibly active, Lou Dawkins. That guy has delivered some crushing hits. The clock will continue, as will a fresh set of downs.
And that's what matters at this point for the Leavitt Hornets. You and your buddy Time can do a tag team here on Cape Elizabeth.
Shotgun again here for Albert and the Hornets. And they won't get it off. There'll be a flag. It'll be a false start. So Leavitt will move back 5 yards.
No, I believe they run the clock after this, right?
Correct. Because there we go.
So not the worst thing in the world.
No. We've talked about this before as a strategy,
yes.
haven't we? Deep in territory, continue with these false starts and keep the clock
holding
going.
Penalties,
yeah.
etc., etc.
Albert now in the shotgun. He's got a 3 wide receiver set again. He'll fake the handoff to Hudson, and he'll keep it himself. Boy, that is such a sneaky play, Matty. Such a sneaky play. Another pickup of 5. He's out to the 35.
Jordan there got lucky that he didn't get his leg run up on there as he got kind of tangled up in front of him. But
2 or 3 steps to his right, and he's just got a ton of football field to go to.
I expect Albert's going to get his big breakaway before the end of this one.
2nd and 10 here. 2 to his right, 2 to his left, 1 to his right here. Albert in the shotgun again. Handoff to
Morrow.
That time it was Morrow. Albert worried about his shoe. He's got a shoe tying issue, and he keeps looking down at it after every single play. He took care of it.
I don't understand why they just don't go with heavy-duty Velcro in these situations.
You know, not laces.
Maybe like those Back to the Future sneakers, where they just suck right up. Maybe.
3:45 to go here in the game. It is 3rd and 5 from their own 40. Leavitt now with the ball. Albert in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Morrow. Morrow's going to pick up the first down. Big run by the junior right through the middle of the football field. Had contact early, got past the marker.
Another big run here for Leavitt, and this is what winning and championship teams do. They come down at the half, they come out, they take over in the second half, and then they start to impose their will late, especially for a home game like this. This is a big-time statement win for Leavitt if they can hang on. Still plenty of time left, though, and Cape Elizabeth's not going to go away.
Don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's good not to see a team play to lose here, play to win.
Yes. A lot of teams can learn a lesson from this.
Albert in the shotgun again. He'll fake the handoff, keep it himself. Didn't fool me that time. He'll continue on. Big gain. 11-yard gain that time. He's out all the way to the 43-yard line.
Wow.
And another first down.
Run. That was a Christian Okoye run from a quarterback, Steve.
For a quarterback in the state of Maine, I'll tell you, and this is across all classes, he's the one that's taken on the most contact out of anybody I've seen this year. It's not necessarily that he encourages contact, but he can definitely continue moving after he's been hit a couple of times. Tough with a run and pass. From the shotgun, yet again, is Albert. He'll fake the handoff, keep it himself, and get hit pretty good by Ryan Weir.
He got hit right in the back of the helmet. Actually, right in the neck is where he got shot there.
Yeah, and he came off and recognized the fact that he got hit in the helmet like that immediately. Perfectly okay. Popped right back up. That's what you want to see. But from an instructional standpoint, definitely not what you want to see. 2:32 here to play in this football contest. Leavitt ahead, 19-14. They've got the ball at the Cape Elizabeth 43-yard line. It's 2nd and 8.
Albert's lucky to be walking around at this point.
Yeah.
That was quite a shot. You don't get to see, a lot of times when you're up in the booth like this, you don't get to see the angle that where the hit came from, and you're like, wow, that was really a hit. That one was really, he was falling backwards. He was trying to hit him in the back, and as he fell backwards, he hit him in the back of the neck. I don't think it was anything intentional, but
it looked like he got hit at the legs, and then as his legs were tied up, somebody came and hit him in the upper half. That's when Weir took advantage. So back ready to play some football. Another 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the right, and Albert in the pistol. He'll hand it off this time to Morrow. Morrow will get it. He'll carry pickup of maybe 2.
Cape with another timeout. What does it say on the timeout tracker? Is that their last, or they have one more?
You know what? I lost track of the timeout tracker during technical difficulties. That went the timeout
during
tracker.
The hotspot meltdown.
That's right. Yeah. Our timeout tracker was also worried for our safety. So
hotspot meltdown 2017.
I think Cape Elizabeth is pretty confident that they feel like they're going to get the ball back here, and that's why they're burning through these timeouts. You got to be careful. You don't want to back this Leavitt Hornet Football Club into a corner. I got to imagine they still might have a trick or two. Heck, they have not stopped that read option. They haven't stopped it.
Not once.
They have not stopped it.
Not one time.
A credit to the teaching of it, the implementation of it, but really more so to the execution. Had an opportunity to talk to a couple of the assistant coaches, and coaches for Leavitt felt like they gave these kids all the right tools. It's just a matter of getting out here and executing. Hudson will be the lone back. 3 wide receiver set, 2 to his right. Albert yet again in the shotgun. Position he loves. He's all pass out to Bowen on the left, but he skips it.
And that stops the clock with 2:20 remaining in the fourth quarter, and that saves Cape Elizabeth the timeout if they've got one. If not, stops the clock either way.
It's the one thing that you don't want because it stops the clock, and that's the idea, is just get that play completed. Get it completed, get the time off the clock. Instead, you're forced to punt, and pretty deep in Cape territory.
Peabody interception.
Hudson now gets the punt away. It's a good punt. It's deep. And they're going to let it roll all the way into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Peabody interception put Leavitt in that position, but that punt didn't get a Leavitt bounce. Cape Elizabeth with 2:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter now can go 80 yards to take the lead, or that's going to be a wrap.
This will be it. I mean, and then burning a couple of timeouts. They're up against it at this point, so they're going to have to – you're going to find out where their bread gets buttered here right away in terms of what they need to do offensively. What they go to here early in this offensive set is what they feel comfortable with. Message stays the same defensively. Don't give up the big play. Don't get beat overhead.
And Hartle's been doing that to them often tonight. There's been more opportunities for that, so.
Hartle in the shotgun again. Rolling out to his left-hand side. He wants to throw. Down the field, it's incomplete.
Shear had it, and it went right through his hands.
Boy, he's had open receivers, Matty. They just haven't really connected. He's had the opportunity. He's had the lanes to throw. He's had the time to throw. Offensive line doing a nice job protecting him up front. Only a couple seconds off of the clock.
Great atmosphere here tonight.
Hartle in the shotgun again. Got to imagine he's all throw, and he is. Looking to the left-hand side, over the middle, and complete to Glanville. He's brought down at the 37.
Peabody with a good tackle there. Parmenter had a chance to intercept it, but it was just such a well-thrown ball by Hartle. He dropped it in there.
This is the danger. You're trying to rush these guys back to the line of scrimmage. You haven't rushed them all game long. You put more pressure on them than they need to. Hartle from the shotgun again. All pass out to his right-hand side. He fakes again, and complete over the middle. That time it was number 11.
So that was actually Matt Laughlin, the sophomore wide receiver. And tough part about that one is he didn't get the first down, so the clock is going to continue to run. I believe Cape is out of timeouts here, Steve, or they have one left. Regardless, not a lot of time, down 5. And now you got a false start.
It's just what we mentioned, Matty. You're forcing too much pressure on these kids. you've made them play at a deliberate pace all game long, and now all of a sudden, go, 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 go. You get that kind of mistake. You get the center popping up off the ball.
That's what happens. It's a different system. It's a different time.
And the clock will run. So, Hartle now from the shotgun. 2 to his right, 1 to his left. All pass. Out to his left, it'll be Laughlin again. It's incomplete.
Maybe a good thing because he lost his footing. And if he'd caught that, he would have been short of a first down. And the clock would have been running. So, maybe not a bad drop there.
Yeah, I mean,
if there's such a thing.
It would have been tough for them to get up there. I don't think it's a big enough play for him. I think they got to try to get bigger yards. Hartle again from the shotgun. He's looking to throw it deep. Looking at Glenn all the way down and completed all the way out to the 22-yard line. That's number 13, Suleiman Shear.
Shear had a big catch to start this game for Cape Elizabeth, and there he just had a big drive to keep things alive for Cape Elizabeth with 1:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Now Cape has the ball at the Leavitt 24-yard line.
Got quiet here quick and right up to the line of scrimmage. Hartle again from the shotgun. He's a good 7 yards back. Looking out to the left-hand side. Looking again. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Glanville over the middle.
Went right through his hands.
53 seconds to go.
Went right through his hands there, and a couple of folks had their hearts in their throats for a second, thinking there might have been a chance to pick it off, but it fell to the ground. 53 seconds remaining, and the clock stopped. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line. Leavitt hanging on to a 19-14 lead over Cape.
Shotgun again for Hartle. Looking to throw out to the left-hand side. He's going to let it go. And incomplete. Tapped away. Looked like Bowen on the play, and it was. Nice play by him.
Laughlin wants a flag and is not going to get it. Excuse me, that was not Laughlin who'd like the flag. That would be Jacob Bridson who wants the flag. And the official says no, thank you.
Didn't agree. Official didn't agree.
Thought he let Mr. Bridson go for a little bit longer than most would normally go there.
Well, you got to be careful here with penalties. Play disciplined football right here. You know what Cape Elizabeth is up to. Shotgun again. Who will he go to? He's looking to the right. And it's picked off. Bowen's got it. And he's going. He's out to the 40. He's to the 50. He's to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Caleb Bowen. And with 33 seconds to play, the Leavitt Hornets take a lead. 25-14 over Cape Elizabeth. Flag down.
Might be a block in the back, so I'll wait on updating the score. But what happened on that play was Matt Laughlin was on the outside. When he went to cut back, he slipped at about the 20-yard line, lost his footing, and Bowen was right there to return it. Believe they're going to get it called for a block in the back, but regardless, Leavitt is going to come away with a win in this football game.
You, sir, will be correct when this is all said and done. Bummer of a play because that was one heck of a run by Caleb Bowen.
It's going to be a personal foul on that play as well. Or is it after the play? So with 33 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, the Leavitt Hornets have survived the Cape Elizabeth Capers, and I think survived would be the key word. Personal foul on the run back. Huh.
Okay.
All right.
So they got to take the penalty?
Yeah. They do have to take the penalty.
I guess he just wants to take a knee. Be done.
That's fine.
Victory formation here for Leavitt. Albert under center. He wants Melanson to get down and snap it. He'll take a knee. Clock will go. And I don't think Filio will stop it.
I don't think he has anything left to stop it with.
Nope.
And the Leavitt Hornets have survived. Tim Albert limping, going to be sore for the rest of the week. I think Tim Albert will be your player of the game today as well. Had some gutty plays, had a touchdown called back due to an inadvertent whistle. But your final score here from Leavitt, the Leavitt Hornets 19, the Cape Elizabeth Capers 14. We'll have the replay up for you in the morning. And we'll have the Spectrum Spotlight up for you tonight. Of course, a reminder, follow MBR Radio on Twitter. Johnny Mailer will be interviewing the player of the game post-game. You can find out who that is. Again, your final score, Cape Elizabeth falls to Leavitt, 19-14. We'll take a quick break, then we'll bring you back to regularly scheduled programming here on the Game of the Week from the Spectrum Healthcare Partner Studios, across the MBR Radio Network, and on the radio, CMCC Hammond Lumber Game of the Week on Maine's Big Z 92.7 and Sports Time 780.